Hey everybody, welcome to Wasted Opinions. We're talking about everybody's favorite captain in the Marvel Universe. Captain Marvel! That's what we're talking about today. Like I said, right here on Wasted Opinions.
Heavens to Betsy, my name is CountryBoy.
I'm LewisLightning.
Oh, whoa! I'm MussKeg.
Whoa, what are you thinking?
I'm a level 38 death captain.
Hey, look who it is. It's the porno guy.
Don't enjoy it, don't get it off. Ooh! Let's just agree with all each other's picks and we like each other. So, like I said, we're talking about Captain Marvel. We actually accidentally missed this episode. We were doing the whole Infinity Saga, and somehow we missed this one. I don't know how we missed this one. We jumped right by it. It's the lead up into Endgame. Somehow we missed it. We were just too excited to talk about Endgame, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
So we're gonna de-age ourselves. So it's us back when we were back in the day when it would have been us recording this episode. So we're gonna be talking about Captain Marvel. But at the very end of this episode, you should stay tuned because we're gonna be unboxing or unpackaging some classic Marvel cards. Some classic ones. You don't want to miss them.
Like how this movie jumps back like 30 years. We're jumping 30 years back.
We're trying to bring it vintage.
To jump 30 years back.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. But before we get into the actual movie itself, which I know you guys are hotly anticipating, let's introduce ourselves, starting with the guy to the far right.
I'm MussKeg, and I love Captain Marvel. Marvel with his like his blonde hair. He's so cool. He looks awesome. Captain Marvel. He is an awesome guy.
This is the female Captain Marvel, the movie.
I had the card. He was a guy. Marvel was his name.
I don't know if you saw the movie then. Then next up is this guy.
The man, the myth, the legend. I am the LewisLightning.
And I got super glowing cosmic powers like Captain Marvel. I am country boy. Yeah. Let's do our shots, everybody.
One of these days, I'm going to say hardworking, alpha male, jackhammer.
Jackhammer.
I was thinking banana for half a second when I went to do that.
Yeah.
So,
It's still delicious.
I'm like a big toasty cinnamon bun.
So I will say, going into this movie, I was like, it was going to be like one of those movies like I'm watching it because I know I want to watch Endgame and I gotta see this movie because of Endgame. It was just not like a movie where I was super excited about. I was like, oh man, finally they're doing a Captain Marvel movie. I don't know what your guys' thoughts were.
I was kind of a fan of the character from the comics, so I was a little bit excited, but I got like tempered because like I don't know what they were doing with Brie Larson and stuff. Seemed like this doesn't quite seem true to the character. I'm used to the character being a lot more like military themed, like she's a hard woman and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Here it felt like it was a little bit more about like I don't know girl power and stuff, and I was like that's not really the theme of Captain Marvel. Like yeah, she doesn't hide her femininity, but like it's not the theme of her comics.
Yeah, she was.
That's more like
she was a strong woman without having to be like female empowerment. You know, she just was a strong woman.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think that's the character that I was recognizing.
So I went in with high expectations, but I kind of tempered them a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I actually like Brie Larson. I've been a big fan of Brie Larson since Scott Pilgrim and her work in Room, which was awesome.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the casting of Brie Larson, and I actually thought it was great to have
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street.
Sorry, jumped in.
Was she?
She was Joy Hill's girlfriend.
Yeah. But like, and I will say, I thought it was a great opportunity to have one of the most powerful, strongest people in the Marvel Universe be a woman, which is good. I think this movie suffered a lot from fatigue. We'd just been going through all these movies. It has a lot of the Marvel Disney like shows that tie into it started to happen at this point, I believe. So with this movie for me, the biggest issue I had was it felt like it was work to watch because
in a way
you can, and I'll just give you a funny anecdote when my in-laws saw Endgame because they watched some of the Marvels, not all of them.
Yeah.
And she shows up to save Iron Man. They're like, who's this golden girl?
Yeah.
Like, who is this? So,
Obviously, they haven't watched everything.
I mean, there are some things I like about the movie. I'm sure, with overall arcing, I think that's what
I hope
happened.
we're like, oh.
Yeah.
When you
I
heard
did see
that.
it in theaters,
Come on.
I think, and I did not because
Well-
I'm not pretentious.
I know in.
But I still do like the look of like the guy Captain, the original Captain Marvel. More just because he was. I remember loving that card when I was a kid.
I know when I saw it with you and your older sister was there, and at the end of Infinity War. Sorry, we saw Infinity War together.
Yeah, we did.
And I remember at the end of that, because there's the post-credit scene where Nick Fury gets
pager.
dusted and his
Yeah.
pager falls,
Yeah.
and it lands on the ground. You see her symbol,
yeah.
and your sister leaned over me. She's like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah.
So I had to kind of explain. Oh, this is Captain Marvel, whatever.
I will say like with the pager, like they show it in this movie as something that it's kind of a big deal. Like if you ever need this, you can page me because I'm going to be off world sort of thing. Had this movie come out before Infinity War, I think it would have worked a bit better because we would have known that character, it would have established her, and then that kind of end credits thing would have made more sense to people. They would have understood that, but I guess it's more for the fans. I guess more of the Marvel fans that would have been understand the symbol. But let's go through maybe a little bit of the cast. Like we can go. We got Samuel L. Jackson, Clark Gregg's back as Phil Coulson.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like maybe the de-aging of both of those characters and how they played their characters in this movie?
I mean, Clark Gregson.
Yeah.
What's
Clark
his-
Gregg.
Clark Gregg, yeah, Agent Coulson. He I find like doesn't really affect him so much. Like his face, whatever shape, musculature, and everything seems fine whether he's older or younger. So that didn't bother me. But
They didn't even have to de-age him.
Samuel L. Jackson, like when it was up close on him, it got a little bit. You could see the kind of like the smoothing textures and stuff over his face. But you know, for the majority of the time where he's not like that close up and stuff, it was fine.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, would you rather them de-age an actor, or would you rather them just cast somebody else into the role to play the young version?
For this, and in a situation like this, I'm totally fine with the de-aging because it wasn't distractingly, like it wasn't bad. And
I don't have anything against
I would actually say that it was actually done quite well. And I'll kind of be a little bit opposite of you because I just recently watched it. I think Clark Gregg was a little bit more noticeable actually than Samuel L. Jackson. And I thought his was a little bit better. Samuel L. Jackson maybe because black don't crack. I don't know what it is. But I think it actually worked a little bit better with his. Yeah, he looked a lot closer to his character in like Jurassic Park or something because it's kind of close timeline wise.
Shaft.
Or Shaft. I don't know when Shaft came out that he was in. He was maybe 2000s. I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought it was still done pretty well. And you know, MCU does a good job of the de-aging, so I'm okay
They
with them
tested the
doing that.
waters. The first time I ever saw de-aging was in a Marvel movie with Robert in Captain America: Civil War, when they de-age Robert Downey Jr. to be like a teenager.
Yeah. That was probably
the first time
notice.
I ever noticed anyways.
Yeah.
You didn't see X-Men, what's the third one called?
I did,
X-Men United?
but not enough to know.
X3, X-Men United.
No.
Yeah, well then, the Wolverine movie, they show up there as well.
Did de-aged him?
I didn't.
Professor Xavier shows up.
Oh yes, that wasn't well done.
Didn't remember it.
He's also standing too.
So,
Yeah.
can I? One thing you're talking about cast. I thought Ben Mendelsohn was awesome in
Ben Mendelsohn is wonderful as Talos, his character. I think he's a brilliant actor. I think he's a good job. This is a movie that I feel like it fought to find its tone, like a lot of MC movies do nowadays. It doesn't know if it wants to be serious. It doesn't know if it wants to be jokey. And when the jokes come in, they don't really land very well. It kind of undercuts a lot of the more seriousness of the movie. Yeah. I find.
Say you're completely leaving out Jude Law. Like that's the big one.
I just haven't got to him yet. I was gonna say, I wish Jude Law was in a different role in a different MCU movie. Is what I'm saying. I like him in this movie. But from the get-go, I knew he was the villain. I knew he was going to be the bad guy. It was even though they hit it like, oh, the Skrulls are supposed to be the bad guys. I was like, nah, Jude Law is totally conniving.
I thought maybe he was betraying them, but he had some side thing going on. But
that whole, actually, I'm thinking about it, so I haven't watched it again in a while. But that whole sequence actually at the beginning when you have like the team of the Kree. The whole team of the Kree, and they've each got kind of like unique weapons, and really, that was a fun part of the movie. I enjoyed that quite a bit actually.
I like that. What's her name? Gemma
Gemma Arterton's in it?
Or no. Wow. I can't remember. Her name is Minerva. The character she plays is Minerva, but she's like the other female Kree on the team. Like I liked her a lot. She was good. Like they didn't really establish a great like rivalry, but you knew that there was some animosity.
There was a war between the Kree and the Skrull, and from what we were told that the Skrulls were the bad guys because Captain Marvel, who was already had her powers at this point, was working with the Kree, and they were telling her that these guys are the bad guys. We gotta basically kill them in the war. And then turns out they're basically running. Like they're on the run from the Kree because they're like abolishing their whole race.
But I just wish that Jude Law had more to do. I don't wish he was somewhere else. I think he was good here, but I not enough screen time.
I love Jude Law, and I wish he was a cooler character in the Marvel. Like I wish he was a Captain Britain or something like that. I wish he was a better, more on-screen character, not something that was like just in this movie and we'll probably never see him again.
Or they could have used Rufus Scrimgeour, and we would have just gotten the same thing out of whatever his name is. The guy that I always say is like that's Jude Law, but it's not Jude Law.
Oh yeah, they're like Jude Law look like
the
that.
guy from Your First Night. He plays like the movie with Heath Ledger. I forget.
Knight's Tale.
Knight's Tale.
I don't know who you're talking
The
about.
bad guy.
Oh, the bad guy.
Oh, I don't think he looks like him. So
I always get him confused with
that guy always looks so villainous. He's got those bloody eyes. Yeah.
Anyway.
But, okay, that's kind of like the cast a little bit. There's also like Digimon Hanzo to talk about as well. But he's the same character as
What's the Monica Rambeau?
Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau. Yeah,
I did not like her. I didn't like it was like I don't like it when there's a character that kind of hangs around and is like, well, I want to be a superhero. I wish I had the superhero powers. And then they're like, all right, well, we'll give you something.
She feels like the Rhodey to Iron Man, except Rhodey never like continues on falling around. She just steps aside. Mm-hmm. That's what happens with her in this movie. It's like, she's nothing.
You also know that they're going to jump ahead like 30 years because it's set in 94. Yeah. So it's not going to be focused on Monica Rambeau. So they introduce her daughter as well, which is going to be the more known character in the late going on.
Not to segue too much because I don't want to go, but you bringing up the 94 makes me want to bring up one of my favorite parts about this movie, and that's the music that they had in it. The 90s music.
There was some good music, and a lot of the fight scenes they had the music, but I thought it was utilized incorrect.
Yeah, I did not like it.
No, fair enough, but I like that when she's riding her bike to go meet her at that bar, and it's like dun 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 dun.
Like, don't get me wrong, I do like a lot of the songs. I just thought it was underutilized. Like they didn't have it playing maybe loud enough or something. It wasn't incorporated well enough. Oh. Like they had No Doubts.
I'm just a girl.
Just a girl. And the big fight scene on the ship at the end. I thought it could have been really well done, but it was not. It wasn't pumped up. If it was a Guardians movie, you would have heard that, and they would have spliced it in way better with the action. Here, it was like action happens, and the music just kind of playing slowly in the background, and it wasn't utilized properly. I thought it could have been so much more.
I feel like all very ham-fisted picks. Like they're okay songs, but they just weren't very. They didn't really fit anything at all in this movie. But
they fit the '90s vibe. No, that's the thing for me.
I'm between both of you. I think they used.
Maybe I had more.
Just not well utilized.
Maybe I just had more nostalgia for it. For the '90s songs.
Maybe. And I mean, like I said, I like the songs. Just wasn't well utilized as far as I'm concerned. But what about stuff like the whole twist of everything? Were you guys expecting the twist of the Kree to be the bad guys and the Skrulls?
Sort of. No, I wasn't expecting the Skrulls to be the good guys because Super Skrull was like one of the villains that fights the Fantastic Four. So I'm still not really sure how the Skrull aren't bad guys or villains because.
Well, they're on the run basically from the Kree.
Yeah, but why are they fighting for the Fantastic Four then?
Well, they don't do that in
the movie. They don't.
Okay, you're mixing up the comic book.
But the movies are based on comic books, and from the comic books, they didn't have this twist that the Skrull were the.
So if you watch Secret Invasion, you see there's a splinter faction of Skrulls.
There is, yeah.
That do make the Super Skrull. But that's terrible. Almost no one likes that. No one likes
botched that. I was so pissed off at the Super Skrull.
Oh, so is that like Secret Invasion? Is that one of the TVs?
Yeah, the TV series.
Yeah, again, it got to be work, so that's one of the biggest problems of it.
And I was looking forward to that series too because I wanted to learn more about the Skrulls and I heard that the Super Skrull was supposed to be in it. They totally botched it.
I wanted a good Nick Fury story.
Yeah.
And the Skrulls was a bonus to it, but he
needs Thing's arms, Mr. Elastic, Mr. Fantastic.
Doesn't get either of those.
No. It's like they didn't have the licensing yet, so they did a bunch of. They did Drax's arm, I think it was, or something. It was bad. It was bad.
As for the twist, I knew something was up with Jude Law's character. I knew the Skrulls weren't going to be exactly what we thought.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be something to them, but exactly what they said, no.
Well,
I
then
didn't
we're
know
not
that.
even like, talking about the whole Annette Bening thing. Is what was her the leader or something?
She
or-
was like
It was like the AI,
She was the
Universe
person
like
who
an
like
Omni-Mind?
created
the
the
super
yeah.
mind. What the fuck's
You
it
watched
called?
everything. I don't.
I know. I was actually
But
gonna look
she's-
that.
it was
I was
a-
literally gonna look that up
it was a-
before
it
you
was a
said it.
Supreme Intelligence.
Supreme
And
Intelligence.
she's
Yes,
a
yes.
projection of like the Carol
Of
Danvers.
Carol Danvers
She's
is
like
a
a computer.
computer.
Yeah.
She's a computer, and that's what they saw. But yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought her performance was kind of okay. It wasn't like amazing or anything like that. She was okay as like her teacher, her mentor.
But for me, knowing what the comics and stuff kind of show the supercomputer can be, seeing her just being like this vision is like, that's lame.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
it's kind of like the copy Contact.
You guys were talking about sorry.
It's like that lame movie Contact.
I like concept.
Jodie Foster
That's from.
and Matthew McConaughey.
I mean, I didn't need to see aliens, but that's not the point.
You were talking about how the comedy didn't work in this movie, or it felt forced, and I agree. I will say the whole bit with the cat and it being like an
The
alien-
Florgan, yeah.
the Florgan.
That's fine.
I did like that. I
Goose.
Fine.
enjoyed it.
Goose,
you know.
yeah, I had nothing against that.
And
honestly.
like and we finally see how Captain Nick Fury loses his eye.
Yeah.
Like
that was bad.
It was dumb.
bad,
It was the cat
but we
scratching his
finally
eye.
see at least.
There was a couple of hints earlier on too, like he gets like shot at or something. Like, oh no, that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
window. There's a couple of idiot things. Maybe that's gonna be it. And then the
There
cat
was-
just like scratches that. Oh, it's
there
okay.
was-
It'll go away.
There was one scene that I really enjoyed was when Mendelssohn's in character as like, and they're doing the autopsies on the
It's Talos, yeah.
as Talos.
Oh yeah, he's pretending to be like the
Pretending to
chief
be- yeah.
of like
And then he like
of
goes
Shield.
and whispers to it to do the like.
Yeah, he says something like he'll be avenged or something
Yeah.
like that. He might-
I
brother.
enjoyed that, and
Yeah.
yeah.
She was like, yeah, I don't. Obviously, you knew that who was playing him, but you didn't realize that was him being a Skrull in
Yeah.
disguise at that time.
Yeah.
Which was that was cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's things that I think were good about this movie, but there was nothing great. There was nothing that stands out about this movie as like being like
I think it's
very
fantastic.
vanilla.
There's no hero.
Kinda.
There's no hero's journey in this story. That's my biggest problem. She starts off one of the very first things we see. She kicks Jude Law's ass and in their training, their sparring session. And
No, she doesn't at the beginning. She
does. What are you talking
no.
about?
If they didn't use their powers, she didn't. As soon as she used her powers, yes, she does.
There's no hero's journey because she always uses her powers.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Doesn't
saying.
matter.
It's because she uses her powers that she's able to. And then at the very end, she's like,
She uses her
whatever.
powers again.
She does. It's
So
just-
what the journey is just a flat line.
It's because she doesn't need to listen to him. The whole
She
time
never
she was
listens to
listening. She was always a bug in his ear throughout the movie, telling her what she should or shouldn't do. At the very end, she's like, "Nah, I don't give a shit."
I think
never
you
listens to them.
guys just don't like it because it's
No, it's because
it's a woman.
She got kidnapped by the Skrulls, immediately breaks free, and then she kicks all their asses. She goes to Earth. She does her own thing. She's just not really listening to what they say to her.
She is a rogue in her own
Nothing
way.
ever matters.
What about the whole like escape from the CIA compound thing sequence? Or I don't know if it was CIA. Shield was
Shield? Oh,
Yeah,
Shield.
Because I wasn't sure if Nick was always shielded or he was
Yeah, he's always been. He's just
CIA,
lesser.
then
lesser
Shield.
agent.
Anyways, that whole sequence was actually a bit fun when she's working with Nick Fury to get out and everything.
Yeah,
like that. I
there
like
was a
that.
little bit of fun there. But I'm saying, like I said, nothing stands out in this
No.
movie as being like
No.
amazing or like fantastic. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't excel at anything.
I think we can agree that there's things where like, yeah, I enjoyed that, but it was few and far between, and
It was
or maybe not
me
even at
just
all.
leading
Yeah.
into Endgame. I was like, I gotta watch this movie before Endgame. I had to watch it. That's why I watched it. I mean, I'm gonna watch it because it's an MCU movie, and I like MCU movies. But I feel like it should have come out before in Infinity War for sure. I feel like it should have maybe come out a little bit before that too. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't land as much as I think they wanted it to. It's too bad. I don't know if you guys want to get to a review already or not, or if you got a little more you want to say about the movie.
I don't know.
really no.
Like, I'm trying to think of something positive to say about the film, aside from Jude Law, which I also still feel he didn't get enough time to grow.
Like I said, there were certain scenes that I was like, oh, this is fun. And I'll say, like, again, at the beginning, that whole, like, taking out the Krull with each of their abilities.
Skrull.
Oh, this is kind of Skrull. This is really kind of cool, so.
I also did like the teaser with Stan Lee on the subway bus there because he's reading a Mallrats.
that was a good one.
Script.
That was a good.
I was like,
I was
oh
gonna
man,
bring that up actually. Yeah.
Mallrats. Like that's like one of his first cameos ever is in a Mallrats movie. So I was like, to call back to that, like 94,
I think
95.
that was right after he passed away.
It's very
his last one.
So also
the intro.
The intro is
Yeah.
Stan Lee images. So this was
I
like
like
that.
that.
it's,
I
you
like
know,
that about it.
Yeah, so this is technically, I think the last movie he recorded, even though he was in Endgame as well, I think he recorded this after Endgame.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they had the whole sequence at the beginning. That was cool, the whole Marvel's cut back. But if you guys want to give it a review, what would you guys kind of give this movie if you had to?
Again, I always have a tough time without it. You go.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch this, recently, so I'm kind of going off of like a memory, and I feel like even my memory makes it seem not as bad as it was, because I did not enjoy the movie when I watched it. So I'm going to give this a 5.8. There was very little I enjoyed about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if I went with my higher score, like what I kind of remembered, it'd only be like a 6.0.
Would you say this is the lowest of your MCU movies?
To date, yes. There will be stuff that will be lower. I mean,
You heard it here first, folks.
we can look it up and see if I
Yeah,
can.
well, you're-
Yeah.
But I think this is one of the lower ones. There will be lower ones coming up.
Oh.
I'd have it at like a 6.6. 6.6. I'll do
Okay.
that.
And mine is, it's just a little bit above that. I couldn't quite go 7.0. I went 6.9.
Yeah, I was thinking 6.9
I
because
feel
Brie
like-
Larson, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's an okay movie. It doesn't do anything amazing, and it also isn't like completely boring. It doesn't piss me off. It's just like
I do
middle.
think she's better in the sequels. Or
Yeah.
sequel.
Yeah, like the Marvel.
Brie
I
Larson,
mean,
yeah.
6.9 actually was what originally I was thinking, but I was worried that I ranked something else higher than that, and I wouldn't want to. I do like when she
You can't go higher
she
than
can
what it
change
was.
your costume.
Yeah,
That was a cool thing.
Yeah, she's like telling the
kid,
the
the
Mark
kid.
Rambo,
Yeah.
Mark Rambo's
Daughter, she's like, what color?
Yeah,
do you
she's
want?
what color? Yeah, exactly. The red and blues. So that is our review of Captain Marvel.
Long
Next up,
awaited.
stay tuned. This is what you came here for. We're opening some Marvel packages from the 90s. Unfortunately, the following Marvel trading card pack opening had some camera issues. We did the best we could.
First up, Silvermane. That's a new one. Are we upside down? Okay.
There you go.
Silvermane.
Sideways.
Oh, there we go. We got her. Silvermane. Never heard of Silvermane?
Yes, it's
Yes.
a Spider-Man villain.
Oh,
Kind of
there we
ish.
go. We'll have to look at that one afterwards.
It's like an old
These
gangster.
are like the ones later on that I got
Yeah.
when I was old. Okay. Yeah, series
Series 3.
Hobgoblin. Look at
Sweet,
that.
That's actually pretty cool.
The artwork on these cards is very well
I
done.
do like that.
The Hobgoblin.
That's a good one. Let's see what else we got.
Get a
Oh! Doctor
Dr.
Doom, Robert Downey Jr.
Damn.
Ooh. Kylun? That's a rookie card.
I don't know that one.
That's a rookie card.
Yeah.
I get so excited to read the stories
Oh,
on
that
the back
is.
of these. Oh, I remember this one. Crossbones.
Crossbones,
I think
yeah.
I used to have this one.
Underutilized in the MCU.
Yes, very much.
Let's see what we got. Magus. Magus.
Magus.
Magus, yeah, for sure.
Adam Warlocks.
A lot of villains in this one here, eh? Professor X.
Xavier. Nice.
Look at him.
Damn.
His brain. Who do you think this one's going to be, Lou, from that top picture there?
Kind of looks like
I'm
Namor.
thinking Wonder Man, maybe.
I was
Yeah,
thinking-
Wonder Man.
Oh, okay, I was thinking Alpha Fight someone.
I like Wonder Man. Simon something.
Simon
Morbius.
Shit.
These are some great
The
cards, actually.
artwork on these are pretty crazy.
Wolverine versus and Cable and Cable.
and Cable.
Team
That's not
ups.
something you hear about a lot.
Team
No.
ups. No.
That's cool.
There's a hologram.
Feral. No, this isn't the
Feral.
hologram one. I accidentally grabbed not the hologram one. Sorry. And I had this one. Long
Do you
shot.
have that one in the same?
I had that one. and the other one. Anyways.
So there you go. There's our unboxing
Yeah.
or
We
unpackaging
should do
of some
all-
classic Marvel packaging.
Trading cards.
Trading cards. Where can we find everybody
Did you
before we
stop
go?
it, or did you just
I stopped. I
okay.
turned it off anyways. Where can we find everybody before we go?
Oh, Twitch, Twitter, PSN, as MussKeg. Yeah, as MussKeg. We're all doing more unboxings of these. No, I won't.
I'm the LewisLightning. You can find me on YouTube, all one word, the LewisLightning. There's some PS3 videos there. Or you can go on Twitch and find me as the LewisLightning, all one word, and see some live videos.
Nice. And you can find me as CountryBoy9 or CountryBoy_9. A bunch of different places, like right here on YouTube or TikTok or Letterboxd or Instagram. A bunch of different places. Just look for me. You'll find me somewhere. And you can find both of us on another channel called
Mallard Matinee,
where we talk about movies, not MCU movies, because that's safe for this channel.
Not yet.
Yeah, we'll see.
No,
Maybe
no.
we will.
I don't think we will.
But yeah, not Marvel movies, but a bunch of other movies. So you should check that channel out because we have a lot of fun on that channel. Until then, everybody, do-do-do-do. That's what she does, right?
Shazam! That's what Captain Marvel
Ah,
says.
yeah, that one. See ya.
Ew!
So let's get to that, guys. Where are those Marvel packages?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get them now.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were doing it as a separate thing.
No, I thought we said we were doing it for the episode.
Yes. Okay.
We got 6 minutes.
Yeah, hurry up!
I thought we could just.
I thought you were gonna like just use like your phone to like
then
record
do it
while
separately.
you
I was gonna do it
He doesn't have anything on his phone.
both together.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
I'll send the video to
You don't have any room on your phone.
Oh, touche.
I've got.
Ah,
I
shit,
would
I
have
should
room
need
on
my
my.
phone.
I might have room on my phone. To
Maybe
do
use
it.
your phone or Lewis's phone because since he might be doing the editing on this.
Well, I got an Apple, so maybe I can try and Bluetooth it to you. Okay, here. There.
Yes, it's gonna be open. I can hold it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I did. Already did. All right. Here we go.
So here we go. We're opening the Marvel packs.